Alright. It's time again for the auction included. This is in the game. We're on the highest difficulty settings. You don't have any care packages. Trying an all achievement run on the beta planetoid. And it's looking good. It's looking good. That's what I'm telling myself. Problem is mutating seeds. Definitely. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it somehow. Now we can maybe cool down things much. That could be helpful there with the gas grass mutations. But we're not nearly there. I think we can focus now on getting the arbor trees planted on beta. Maybe. But let's make sure everywhere else everything is in order. Especially on the Chililla planetoid. And our colonists are on the way. And all that stuff. I might have 2 rockets there. Bringing colonists to places. But we're gonna find out. When it is loaded up, gonna look at space. See where the rockets are flying. Is there anything I need to do this session that is pressing? Not sure. Just make sure nothing breaks. And keep on working on the achievements. Got some fullerene there. I think we need more petroleum. That's what we need. Yes, we need to pour out some petroleum on the bottom. But that is also already in the works. Then we have a lot of room on beta to build things. Now that we have the vacuum chambers. And we still have a lot of time until the enriched uranium runs out here. But alright. Good. Right, I'm not sure what this is here. Oh. Why is this wrangled? Grub Wormling? Don't know. Not that important. This is going well. Should we tell them to produce more energy? I don't think so. I don't want duplicates come here. They need a pill if they want to come there. Good. We're building up this stuff. Very nice. Check Chililla. And then the rockets in space. Looking alright. Door is... it's heating up relatively quickly now. Oh, yes. We meant to finish this up here as well. Good. Storing 1 critter. Really? Who? Pokey shell mold. How did the pokey come here? How did the... Did I kill my pokey here? Good, but they're gonna bring pips here. Critter... Pips... Priority... 9... So yeah, as soon as there's too many pips here, I'm gonna grab them and bring them. The eggs though, they're gonna lay the eggs all the time. To figure that out as well. Good, water we have. Good, nuclear waste we're collecting. We're shooting here for no reason. Stop that madness. Explorer is on their way somewhere. Duplicate living here is de-stressing. Good. Popped eardrums. Yeah, they cannot work on that here. That's alright. Starvation. Agent J2PC. You're in space now, so eat space food. Consumables. Here down there. Good. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Waiting for the day where I scroll and then duplicate dies because I cannot click the menu fast enough. But alright, let's go to space now. We have a colonizer here waiting to land. And I have an explorer there going back. Do I have another explorer here? Yes. And I'm waiting to refuel on steel. 0 key. Steel we're producing there. Maybe we could just go somewhere without a trailblazer module. But I kind of don't want to do it. This could be from any material, so let's replace it. Trailblazer module, trailblazer module. How do I do this? Rover. Ah, yeah. So like that. Rover. We're gonna make it from iron. A rocket platform can be made from what exactly? Gold. Iron, aluminum is a refined metal. Good. Oh man. Would wolfram might work. Let's see, it's not really. Nope. No, steel is the way to go. That sucketh. Do we have some steel here? 2.7 tons. Why is not half of it getting delivered over? Don't know. Let's deliver all of it now. Refined metal, steel. Oh no, it's manufactured. Here we go. Right, the glass we keep. But the steel we're gonna bring over. Lime is now the problem. We could take all the fossil, but I don't know if they're gonna take it from here and it's too hot. They might. Good. What do we do with this here? Let's just continue on cleaning on this area there. And worry about it later. Good. Build that up. Earn a skill point, that's good. I'm gonna build the fire pole as well. All the way down. This is good, we got a vacuum escalator and a vacuum here. Going everywhere very fast. Good. Building a ladder, digging that out. Is there something I need to take care of? Temperature is too hot here. We meant to make this an open base. That is right. Open that up as best as possible. Good. So they have something to do. Is that system here working then? This is stable. Scalding down here. Alright, alright. That's normal. Good. Can we mop this class? Nope. Alright. Good. Now, Atomazon. Did we bring the steel? We did not. How come we're not delivering the steel over here? Let's find out. It is somewhere spread around the place. Maybe that's why. But manual use, let's go. Nobody is doing it. Errands? No pending deliveries. Huh? No pending delivery. Is this sweep only maybe by any chance? Yes. That's why. Alright, now they're gonna do it. Good. Cholula, this duplicate cannot work really much. Bringing ice from where? Did they bring it from here somewhere? Oh no, from up there. Good. Yep, they have things to do. What about the food berry sludge? It's no good. Can we cook some? Meat, sleet wheat, grain. Plant meat is also something. They're starving, glum, and cramped. It's not great, Pine. Good. We're gonna build something to help them out. That is going to be a critter feeder. Here, we're gonna fill it up with dirt. So we built some. We're building something now. Good. So build something. And build it now. What else? They're cramped. We have to get the eggs out. Let's bring the extra eggs in a bin, where it can then safely become omelette. It's kind of a waste. Can we drop the eggs off somewhere and then not grab them? Like where? Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Maybe here? Put a door on top. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Could drop them here. Close that door. Could do this same over here, maybe? Not sure. Alright, critter feeder, pips, and dirt. Pip, 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 pip. Oh no, they eat. Oh, wait, what? What am I doing? This makes no sense. It's nonsense. They eat the arbor trees here. But yeah, the eggs need to be somewhere. Guess the easiest thing would be in a bin. To bridge us over until we have plant meat again. It's not a good solution. Also, I want more pips, don't I? Should drop the pips somewhere. Like here. And sweep only for now. Ugh. Alright then. Automatic dispenser. Here. Sure. Good. Build it up right now. Good. Yellow alert. Do we have food? Nope, we don't. Can we get the skills necessary to build the rails and everything? Maybe. Nope, they only have one skill point. So, improved carrying it is. Good. Right, they're building this. But yeah, what could be our next big project? Still want the fullerene there. Do we have the petroleum now necessary to make use of the fullerene? It's down here somewhere. Good. Are we getting it out? Nope. We're not. This is half and half. Now we're getting it out. Right. How much petroleum is in here? Says 36 key. It's not enough. It's gonna come more. Maybe we're gonna redo this a little bit to consolidate the stuff. So there is petroleum here, sweep only. Let's deconstruct that. We're going to move the petroleum over all into one spot. Deconstruct here for convenience. Deconstruct there. And deconstruct these buildings. Good. Now, what are the contents of the molecular forge? None. Why? Hold on. Super coolant I have. Huh. Who would have known? Good. Somehow I already have super coolant. Good. I guess they got the petroleum here. Good. Oh man, this duplicate is sick. Doesn't matter. What about my steel? Come on. How much steel do we have here? Still 0. How much steel do we have here? Less. So we should be shipping it over right now. There we go. Delivered the steel. Is running through. Steel and grapefruit we're delivering. Good. Much steel now? 900. I think we're good. Good on the steel front. Just have to wait until it arrives. Good. If you look at the rail, is full of steel. Here we go. Just have to get dropped off. Just has to get dropped off, and then we can finally launch more colonization. Good. Also, let's fuel it up and set a destination. So where we're going next? Where would we be going next? We did this. Should have noted this down, right? What about here? Good. Destination is set. Will this... Oh, there's omelette here. What is inside of there? A lot of pip eggs. Oh, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And a lot of steel. Are we shipping out steel again? That's why we don't have steel here. Probably. Allow manual use. Yeah, stop the madness. And manufactured materials steel. Oh. That is why. Can I empty this out? Contents steel. Doesn't seem like it. Launch mass 200. Now I'm launching steel over. Can we launch it over to somewhere else? Change. Can we launch it over to... No. Makes no sense. Mixado, Watido. No, I actually don't want to launch anything but the pip eggs. And even them. It's not necessary. Can I empty this out somehow? No, I cannot. Good, let's deconstruct this right away. Good. It's gonna launch some steel, but that's alright. There is where my steel is. Good. Now we should slowly build something up that is freezing a lot. Good, here's my steel. Fantastic. Picking up the omelette. Good. Get that going. Now we're gonna look at that thing. Water. Check. Oxygen. This is the overpressured. Yes. No. Check. Good. Fuel is getting fueled up. Trailblazer lander is getting also fueled up with steel. So now how do we do this with the super coolant? Do we have an oxygen storage somewhere that we could freeze? Possibly here. And isn't that a good place as well for hydrogen rocket? Nope, it's not high enough. Don't know. But here's oxygen storage. There we could freeze. Can we go in there? Yes, but then we're gonna breathe. Does this matter much? I don't think so. Right. Well, we're not using this. Petro something. How high is that? Until we can't go. 56 tiles. Oh no, it's 28. 28 tiles high. Can we set this down even further? Should we set this down even further? I don't think so. I don't want to build here. But there is my oxygen storage. I don't want to go over there either. Deconstruct. What is the material here? Iron. Good. Starvation? Nope. False alert. Good. Dropping things here. I mean, this would be the place, of course. This would be the place. Can we reach this easy? Nope. Pre-chilling here. This is definitely the place. We're gonna get the oxygen out. Yep. Where is oxygen coming from? Over here. Is going into the rocket. And then is getting stuck. Is this all the extra oxygen that we're getting? Yes. Have a lot of oxygen for the base, no problem. Good. Alright, so we're gonna build it here, but how do we reach it perfectly? Go up here, then we make a left. And then... can't go through here. What about on top of this farm? Maybe. I kind of want to do a straight shot there, but I can't. I wonder if I should get rid of this machine entirely. Not entirely, but on the top of it maybe. There's no way of going there. Here is the research reactor. Space. We could go here. Close this off. Do a straight shot from there. How about that? I think I like that idea. Straight shot over here. We would have to set down the lead suits. Actually, what the heck? This is disabled. We don't need the lead suits here anymore. Good. But I want to leave room in case I want to build it up again. Good. Now, what about the carbon dioxide? It's 60 degrees as well. Can we dump it somewhere? Could dump it into the bees. I'm not doing anything right now. 25 minutes, nothing done. What is all this here? Yes. Are we eating? Nope. Starving 8 cycles. These things are gonna grow, it's no problem. Duplicate is on the phone. Just waiting for the water to melt here. Minus 12 degrees. This is going well. Just trying to anticipate here what's gonna happen. This is kind of hot. But it's only carbon dioxide. There's barely any heat exchange. Pretty good here. It's a stable temperature. Water is also flowing steadily. See how that jives with the bathroom? Is fine. Duplicant is refusing to build this up. That will heat up come time. But yeah. They're not doing anything. 39% stress all the time. They're all the time on the phone or de-stressing. No idea. Soggy feet. But that's alright. Stress is going up 10% because of the soggy feet. Should they not be standing on the tile here? Carpeted tile? Nope. Maybe because of the soggy feet. 13 seconds. Soggy feet, and then they're gonna get the tickle tootsies maybe. Soggy feet. Now it's sleepy time. Good, let's see if they're de-stressing or not. De-stressing, good. Minus 35. Right. So maybe they're gonna be fine. Who knows? Yeah, we can leave this alone for the time being. And check our colonists. Good. So who's colonizing here and why is this not getting delivered to? Low priority, no pending deliveries. No pending deliveries. Again. Again, Steel Zero. Don't know what the heck is going on. Don't know. Is the steel being brought over then again? Allow manual use. Refined carbon. Nope, I don't know where the steel went. I deconstructed this there. Oh, did we bring it inside into a box? I don't really think so either. I have no idea where it is. It might be in space. Nope. What about my auto drilling? Are we done? I think we are. Total mass remaining none. What are we bringing? Cargo base says uranium ore 1.2 tons. Good, let's bring it back then. Good, we're gonna land in the Rad's taxi. Oh yeah. We never renamed this. Alright. Rad's taxi is now Rad's drill. Good. And this here is Atoms on Rad's colonization. Good. Very nice. Now where is my steel? It went somewhere, but I don't know where. No idea. Gonna send more over, I guess. See what happens then to it. Steel, we got 1.3 tons. Let's do the manual use here, steel again. Actually, I don't want to. Let's do 1 ton and see what happens. This is going to be 1,000 key of manufactured material steel. Good, enable auto drop. And then the ton gets dropped down here and gets shipped over automatically into the other planetoid. Good. What is this all? Is this not reachable? Possibly. Good. And where we're gonna build our stuff? Over here. Now we need a straight shot. We meant to do that over there. Good. Let's dig out everything here. And deconstruct the lead thingies. Good. Then we're gonna walk here. Should we do a marble tile on top so we can walk fast? Maybe. Or we even it out here. That is not possible. Nope, it's not possible. Good. I don't want to do the run there. Is that needed here? Oh, it's not. Good. So we could, in theory, go here, and that is what I want to do as well. Right, we're gonna get a helper ladder going, and then slowly reclaim this territory. Let's do helper tiles here, because this is gonna even out. Research reactor is not that high. Oh, it is exactly this high. Good. So that means this is not a helper tile, this is a regular tile. Igneous rock. Sure. Good, and then a helper tile over here. Later. And this is then the walkway. Good. Deconstruct all that stuff. Wait. We're gonna dig out here. And deconstruct this. Gonna do a marble floor on top. Yes. Now that will be hard to reach. Will be very hard to reach. That's alright. We don't need the slug any longer. Gonna do something about it as well. But the carbon dioxide. What do I do with that? It's also quite hot. Can I just pump it out? Maybe I pump it into space. I'm really not a Slixus fan. I think we might just get rid of it. Sure. Pump. Ventilation, gas pump. And put it here somewhere. Where there is room. Middle-ish. Here is good, I guess. What is the material there? Uranium ore. So just iron. Good. Then we need a pipe. And connect it up and out. This is the easiest solution. Oh. Here then. Good. Directly. Oops. By the way, what did I do here? Mafic rock. Good. Power, of course. Just getting rid of this stuff. Good. And then we're gonna build something up here. A hydrogen rocket. For no reason. We're gonna pump the oxygen here. This is all reachable somehow. Probably a convoluted way that they're going. Right, we're bringing steel now. Fantastic. Finally. We're good to go. We are good to go. This is 200 key, and this is... How's this only 200 keys? No, it's 500 keys. Good. 500 and... Trailblazer 400 kilograms. Hold on, am I burning 100 key steel every time? Probably. Good. Change crew. We're gonna have Heberleg and Sackmaid, and they're gonna be on the pill. How many pills do we have? None. None. Can we bring some? Do we have some in storage? Also, let's stop that madness. Pills, red. Pills. Good. No, but that didn't work. Basic red pill. 0. Right. Good. Acknowledge warnings. And begin launch sequence. I think we have food, right? Yes. Good stuff. And we're going. Right, meanwhile we're building this all. Very good. And the other rocket is landing. Finally. Don't see it, but should be coming here. Rocket platform is disabled. Oh man. Ugh. I misclicked probably. Petrol and atom steel. We can deconstruct this actually. Everything here. It's no longer needed. An autosave, fantastic. Let's wait that out. And then we're gonna build this all. How many duplicates do we have here? Only 5, but 2 additional duplicates are coming now. As soon as this rocket platform is enabled again. Good. So we're coming straight here. And this is going to be marble tiles. Good. Now we're landing. Good. There we go. Can refuel the rocket as well. Let's see if we're shooting faster than we're landing. Yes, we shot faster than we were landing. Crazy stuff. Oh, did we get hit there? Oops. I think we might have been hit there. Good. Make sure this is grounded. Don't want duplicates to... it is grounded. To go there. Good. Now, what is my food production doing, by the way? Not much, not much. Irrigation is the problem. Getting water, but not enough. Only sometimes we're getting some water. Good. That is fair. We have large power. We have large water consumption now. Good. Should we tame this copper volcano? Right. This is a rat's drill. Good. And here is gonna go the buildings necessary for freezing oxygen. And then hydrogen as well. So how are we gonna build this up? Also, what is going on here? Is all very messy. Good. We're still busy with that rocket for some reason. Oh, we got hit by the red bolt. Stop it. What's inside? I don't know what we're doing here. Storing graphite. Let's remove. And red pills as well. Consumables. Just gonna hang around here for a second. These 2 duplicates. If I can find them. They should be on Automazon, right? This menu. Good. Red pills. red poles. Don't and don't. And don't. Good. Now they're building the things, which is good as well. Take out the rest. Good. All the way over here. This is not getting done. Enables vertical mobility. That's good stuff. Letters are good stuff. This we need to build pretty 7. Don't have too much labor. 7 duplicants. There's no telling what the schedules are. Alright. Beta 1, Beta 2, Beta 3, Beta 4. Tom is on 1. Desserin. Hebelek is in a colonizer. Here we're gonna move somebody else now. Oh, this is too much. This is too much. Yeah. This menu is definitely the horror show. A full screen would help. A full screen would definitely help. What about Automazon 4? Let's put Gary here. Right. And maybe Havoc as well. Good. 3 duplicants on 1 schedule, I don't like it. But we can move 1 here soon. Automazon 3. Let's move them. Good. Now, are things getting built up? Just stopped here because I moved them. Then we need a straight shot here and suits maybe. Not sure. No, we don't need a straight shot. Is all good? Yeah, suits there. Good, let's build that and see what is happening on Chillila. Do we chill out on Chillila? Don't know what we're doing over here. Oh, we're bringing the steel that we found. Alright. Alright. Good. We could open the tear here. Is that a good idea? This is all very broken. What is this? Iron stained, yes. Iron stained. And what is this stained? Sedimentary rock stained. Good. The purple glass. Let's repair the sections. But yeah, we're gonna open the tear now. Where is my door control? Oh, this interplanetary payload is not dropping down. Good, let's open this door. And that's all we need, right? Right. Let's shoot this there. See what happens. Oh, what happens is this is not opened up. Good. Deconstruct now here. Good. Will this shoot through? Not sure. Let's find out. Good. We're charging. What about that thing there? I wonder if I should repair it. What is the radiation? None. Good. Let's deconstruct them. We can let the duplicant in there. Good. Are we doing it? Low priority. No, we're gonna do it. Now we have to wait for the shot. Meanwhile, what is going on there? Building up the things, good. Should we have some sort of... Yes, we should. We're gonna have a little bit of airflow here. There, and there, and there. And there. Cobalt ore, yes. Build it all. Here as well. Good. And then we need helper tiles, or we could just do that. Do we have the materials necessary for this type of insulation? Yes, we do. 1, 2, 3. Dun, dun, dun. Mafic rock, build it up. Pop the eardrums, 48 stress. Is all good. Is all good. They can build this. I want my straight shot here. What's inside there? Just a few grams of steam. Yep. Is good. This is in fact almost fine. Let's deconstruct that door. And deconstruct this automation there as well. Let's look at it. Yes. Good. Then we're going to push out the steam. It's going to be great. Havoc is doing it. And this is competence. Look at that. Bam. It's deconstructed. Good. Employ helper tile and then go straight. But straight how? With a mafic rock? Yes. Prioritize the helper tile. Then build it up. Good. What about here? Can we replace this? Possibly. Let's replace it. Good. So, what is going on? Are we shooting in here? This is doing something, storing 0. Storing 0, so we're bouncing off somewhere, right? So this is really quick. Let's see what happens. This looks full. $48. $50. Bam! Pff, nothing is happening here. Nothing is happening here. What if I deconstruct this insulated tower? Then we're gonna have an open base again. Ugh. This is shooting through somewhere. I don't think it is. You have to open this up. This is reachable. Barely. Let's deconstruct. Right now. And since that is not working, the other thing will not work either. Good. Where's my duplicate? Sleepy time. Wake up. Time to die. Gonna go here and up there. Deconstruct the tile. Oh, deconstruct this one first. Alright. It's not gonna shoot through, is it? It's not going to shoot through. Go, 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 go. It's hot, isn't it? Right, drywall granite over there. Oh, is this a pixel pack? Nice. Good stuff. Now, we're almost done here. Which is also great. Build it all, build it all. Good. This here as well. I want it done. And then we have a straight shot. Good. Pump this all out. 39. Venison taxi max stress. Oh dear. Venison taxi max stress. Huh? Are we still taking the pills here? I'm wondering. Can we fill this up? And is this grounded even? Yes, it is. Good. Rot pile. Oh dear. Let's fill those up completely. The Explorer. Grounded as well. Good. Got the exploration food. But we want these 8 duplicates here now since we're building something. Good. Can deconstruct this all here. Is no longer needed. Deconstruct buildings. That. That and this and those. Good, we can dig out the abyss light. Should we though? Let's leave it in for the time being. Does not hurt. Is this being deconstructed? No, why not? Yes, a lot of work to do now. Soup carry is wounded. Oh. Let's heal her. Good, everybody. I don't know why you're so wounded. My guess is Red Bolt Hittich. Red Bolt Hittich. Going here, filling up the Explorer is all good. Yep, taking a while. Going to do something on Beta May. Meanwhile. Yes. Get more ladders here. And then dig that out. Good. Getting all the magma. All of it. How are we doing this here then? Should we push out this stuff? Or pitcher pump it? And we have to go there as well. Seems like we have to dig through here. And we have to have a walkway. So the walkway first. Wolframite. But since it's so up high, would it not make sense to have the walkway up here? Yes. How do we get the petroleum out? Pump. I don't want to pump it all that way. It might be easier to have a chamber here. Flash it real quick into sour gas and then pump it. Or we could make our way through here. Effectively joining the chambers. What is this clay? Come in here. Can we have an even go? Go over here. Oh, there's also carbon dioxide there in the way. Maybe I just don't do anything over there. Let's finish up this here and see what we get. I mean, the point is getting the igneous rock out of here. Good. Can we reach all this somehow? Maybe. Dig as much as we can. Dig as much as we can. Then we're gonna grab the stuff and run through the chiller. Meanwhile, sour gas here is getting pumped out. And going there where it can pre-chill before we chill it down even further. I mean, we have sour gas here. So why not bring our super coolant over to there? Everything here is reachable also very nicely. I think that's a good idea. Good. Is there somebody there using that? Yes. Also now we have room for more liquid logs. Just in case. Good. 0.1, look at that there. Don't know how this is gonna look. Nero drop and Nero spin, Nero ball, pretty copy. PM, everywhere actually. This is going to be petroleum instead. Right. So here we're gonna super chill things. No. I did not decide on a project. But yeah. Here we're gonna super chill things. Oxygen. Do we have storage? It just seems to be stuck. Is all. Yes, oxygen is stuck. Everywhere. Good. That means yes, we need storage. Meanwhile, the base is pressurized. And the heat is evened out. Maybe not here. But that's fine. We use what here, we use what there, we use what here as well. Good. Let's make sure this does not overheat. Just by looking at it. Not building anything. Good. Can we enable the auto drops here? Good. Cell gas is right here, so we're gonna cool something down there. Fullerene needs to be brought over. Do we have a system in place? This brings out and that over there brings. Ah, this is far. This is extremely far. Oh, that's not it even. Here. We're going out and we're bringing out water. Bringing out water. Is there no extra water coming? Why is this not working anymore? It got wrecked again. Naphtha hot. Why we're not dripping 1G? Thought I did this. Thought I did this. Let's find out. Is 1G coming? Is not flashing. Is not flashing? Let's look at the liquids here. Naphtha and crude oil. It's just getting deleted, is what's happening. I think I might mop this up simply. Can I? I can't. I could. Let's mop that up. See what happens. Thermoacoutunia is disabled. Good. It's just the extra water, but that doesn't help me with the fullerene. Or the supercoolant. Bringing that over is a pain. Could use the Explorer to bring it over. So what is in here? Let's remove it. Good. Build another RoboMiner. Here. This is from steel? Yes. Barely have this stuff. Some meat here. Did something happen to the shovel? Possibly. Good, we're digging out this stuff. What is that? Let's find out. Good, we have more things here. Fantastic. Radiation vomiting, where? Havoc, what happened? Major radiation sickness. Major radiation sickness, oh dear. Mop this up. Don't know where they went. Do we have more duplicants? Or the radiation sickness? Let's see. No, they look mainly healthy. Mop that up as well. Good, now we're gonna put Havoc in the dungeon. Because it's gonna happen a lot. Here we are. And here is the dungeon. Bring them. Scalding as well. Fast cookie down here, that's normal. Getting scalded a lot now. Yodeling away. Agent fast cookie digging, digging, digging. Dig that. Dig that fast. Magma needs to flow. That is better now. Good. Build some ladders. Dig out here first, maybe. Before we let the stuff flow. Good. No, we cannot get petroleum. Cannot get petroleum. Why? Petroleum is available. This is unreachable again somehow. Show navigation. Go down there. It's not reachable. We don't have suits. Deliver suit. Deliver suit. Deliver suit. And deliver suit. Are we doing it? Yes, here's somebody delivering a suit. Might be we don't have enough. Good, now we're in the dungeon. Vomiting. Good, we're done vomiting, so let's let you out. So how is this working here? If we have a liquid, it's gonna go out. And it's gonna go in here. That's what's gonna happen. Right? Not sure. This is just for ethanol. Good. And this here is for everything else. Oh, now we're going the wrong way. That's not great. Guess I need a bridge. Bridge. Plumbing. Oh, we're definitely going the wrong way now. Definitely. Stop the madness. Build that bridge. Disconnect here. Liquid pipe segment. And the bridge now because I need the extra water. Speaking of extra water. I got some water here. That we're not getting out. Now we're getting it out. Now we're getting it out. Good. This looks crazy, but it's working as intended. Just getting all the water out. Now the fullerene. Also, we could do fossil here. Even though it's hot. Let's see how it's gonna look. Fossil to slime. Lime. Good. Graphite? Wait, what? Fluorine to graphite. Let's not. Good. Oh, we're allowed here again. I think we have one atmosuit there. Is all. Should we make more? Let's suit, atmosuit, aluminum. Let's do 10 of them. Good. Radiation vomiting, sure. Havoc, did we let you... Oh, we let you out. We let you out. Because you were done vomiting, I thought I would grab them before they vomit again. But then that didn't happen. Alright, that's not gonna happen, right? Let's see what they're gonna do. One more thing and then send them back into the dungeon. Because they vomit so fast. Done. Good. Right, that's enough. You can go vomit. Good. Somebody mop this up and we'll bring the bottles somewhere else as well, probably. Good, this is looking great. All we gotta do is bring those pips over there. Should not be that big of a deal. Dun dun. Just need to do this. Then the pips can go there and plant. But we're gonna be stuck a little bit. Intermittently. And they're gonna be able to go there as well. Which I don't like. A door is what we need for the pips. Let's build it up. Here. But then they're gonna go around and around. How do we prevent pips from moving? Probably don't. Unless we close this off. I don't want to close it off. We're gonna deconstruct that there then. Good, and this to make sure. Good, now we need to be able to go places with the duplicates. And that is then it. Now, where are they gonna plant? Let's do Two Legit Cities trick there with the furniture. We're gonna put some crown molding where we don't want the pips to plant. Now, I don't even know what I'm gonna plant here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is this the deal? I think yes. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What's the material that I'm using here? Mafic rock. Alright. And that is then the farm. But yeah. What are we planting? And how's the radiation looking? Significant hazard only. Yeah, this is just for something. If only I knew what. They walk in here a lot as well. Agent Sitsi now. Major radiation sickness. That's no good. I have to put all the duplicates here on the pill because we're working in this radiated environment. If we walk through here, I don't think we're gonna get irradiated. But alright. Let's not do anything. No need for pills. This is almost done. Can build this up and call it good. We're walking here all the time. Or I come from here. But no. So don't have polluted poor outage. Should that not go here? I think it should. Good, polluted poor outage. Now, can we do graphite to something else? Graphite to fullerene. Sulfur, aluminum, all of the stuff that we have. So let's do it forever and see how much we get. But let's prepare. Let's bring some aluminum over. How much? Let's do 20 tons of aluminum. Refined metal. Aluminum. Good. Enable auto drop. Right. We're building the things up as well. Good. This is all done. So again, I want the supercoolant over here, right? Probably. 2 people are idle, 3 people are idle. Well, this is over here. That's fine. They should go on a different schedule as well. But they're not stressed out, so alright. Are we there in orbit yet? We are. We are. Good, Red's colon. Cannot deploy the rover? What is happening? Why can I not deploy the rover? That sucketh. Good, I meant to deploy the rover here. OC planetoid. Click. This game. Then go there. And deploy rover. Good, then we're gonna go back home. Right, made a mess. Oh dear. Oh dear, but are you healed? Sutsi is healed. So the duplicates out. Except this guy is still major radiated. Good. Right, this is being built up for pollution. There's a lot of things to do now. Radiation vomiting. I healed now, finally. Doesn't look like it. Cleansing rats. Starving. Oh dear. Alright, go eat. But then go back. Here we're gonna do something else. Deodorizes. Deodorizes. Oxygen. PM. Put a PM. Also, we're gonna connect them up to power. Oh man. Deconstruct here. Good. Should we build this up now? But this is far away from anything. Why do I want the very cool environment? Mutating gas grass, maybe? But again, I'm so scared that the radiation is not enough. Good, let's look at the radiation here. Extreme hazard, still only extreme. Good. We have a coolant here, cooling system here. I think we should put the coolant there. Right, we should empty this out. And put instead supercoolant in. Where are we going to have a reservoir? Because I kind of wanted a reservoir. Don't have enough supercoolant now for the full loop. But that's fine. Good. Where are we gonna put this? Where are we going to spill out the pollution? Here. Right. Can we abuse this rail? Possibly. There is a bridge. Deconstruct. Good. I'm just gonna bridge on to the pollution. Here. Good. This is gonna empty out just fine. Just this liquid bridge does not even need to be deconstructed. Just noticed. Good. Now we're connected up. Why are we not emptying out? I'm wondering. We have a white here and a green there, that's why. Good, let's empty it out. And then we're gonna bring some supercoolant from here. Filter. Liquid filter, plumbing. Here we go. Can make it from copper, it does not matter. We're gonna build it here where there is room as well. Or should we build it here where it's closer? Yes, let's build it up here where it's closer. Good. Liquid pipe. Any is good. Sedimentary rock, sure. Going out and into the loop. Up here and bridge in. Good. Where's my bridge? Cut this. Oh, we need power, don't we? Yes. No problem. Build it up real quick. Maybe build it pretty. Even though this is very temporary. Good. Conductive wire. Right. And we're gonna say filter liquid supercoolant. LMNOP. There we go. Power, power, power. Go, go, go. Bridge. We're gonna bridge it on there. And then we're gonna have supercoolant inside of this cooling loop. Right. Oh, there's still a little bit of pollution stuck. How do I get rid of it? Not sure. Let's connect up the pipes so we have a continuous flow again. It doesn't like it. Some reason. Go in here, go in there. No, it's going out. I'm gonna empty it out completely. Good, it's going. Still 10 key polluted water here. And that we're gonna extract. Is it inside of this aquatuna as well? Yes, it is. Deconstruct? Not messing around here now. Can we do that? It's gonna be stuck there again? No. Good, prioritize. Cleaning here. Duties. And construction. Good, let's go, let's go. And then, oh, starvation? How about go starving again? Just go eat something, man. Good. Scalding, regenerate. That is playing with magma. No, that is here without a suit. That is here without a suit. Get out of there! Utilities, a thermal aquatuna, steel. Put it in again. Rotate. Good. Then we can connect it up as well. Liquid pipe, ceramic, sure. Everything is going. Some reason this does not want to go out. Now it goes out. Good. Now we have a supercoolant here. Or not yet, but we will. And then what? We built this up close to here because I want to freeze this nuclear waste, and I want to freeze this area completely in order to grow some grass, for example. Now, where is my grass? Not sure, but the colonizers might have it. Disable that switch. Spacefarer module. Interior. Gas grass. Seed, don't have it here. All the scalding. No, we clicked on flooding because this menu here sucks. It's not a menu, it's just a list of alerts that mostly don't make sense. Alright, go here and heal up. Into the hospital for now. Good, but before the gas grass... Originate is really damaged now. For the gas grass, maybe the trees. Maybe. Should just use a supercoolant to freeze the nuclear waste first. Then grow some trees. Also, house is reachable. Going into the suits here and then going upstairs. Yes, that is straightforward. That is good. Meanwhile, we're running a research reactor. Should not sort out power before we do this. Because a research reactor then will have no place to put the nuclear waste if that nuclear waste here is frozen. Maybe. But alright. Let's get the supercoolant somewhere. What the heck is going on here? Look at sulfur. Oh man. Some sulfur. Drop down here. Work errand. Gonna get some more fullerene. And also some more supercoolant. Forever. We got the fullerene. Just need the petroleum is at 0. Right. That's why we meant to do this here. Let's get the helper tiles going. Priority 0 here, priority 7 there, priority 3 there. Gonna push all the petroleum over to where we can actually use it. Right, pitcher pump. Plumbing, and there's no petroleum coming all the time there. Pitcher pump. From ceramic. Here. Good. This seems very hot. Good sulfur. Steam 156. Yeah, but it's kilos. It's not heat. Good. Pipsy is still happy. Good. Going straight there. Can we go through here yet? Not yet. Carbon dioxide still is vented into space. Right. Next thing we know, we need a carbon dioxide atmosphere. But we can grab it from anywhere, I think. Good. Now what we're gonna plant here, I don't know. Let's look at the achievements. Options. So colony summary, here we go. So I'm going to get some achievements here. GMOOK. Thimberreed. Should we do the thimble then? It's the first on the list, so why not? Thimble. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sure. Let's get it. Hauling point. Thimble. I don't know how much I have. Let's check that out. Is gonna be thimble seed. Nothing. Fantastic. Fantastic. Good. How much thimble do we have here? 4,000 units. Or is it 4.1 units? I think it's 4,139 units. Good. That's some thimble. Grab. Still bringing the aluminum over, which is nice to see. But a thimble. How much? 50. 50 key of seed. Thimble. Enable drop. 39. Good. Aluminum we're gonna stop because we want the thimble now. Refined metal aluminum. Maybe later. Some more. 50 thimble. Good. And now we can do the aluminum again. Pretty cool. Thimble is gonna go into storage here. Then we're gonna grab it and put it over there. 3, 6, 9, 12 is what we need. Hauling point. 12 key of seed. Thimble. Where are we? Element PQR. There we go. Enable drop 39. Errands. Number 1. We already got them. That's good. That is fantastic. And then the pips can plant here. And the things can safely mutate. That is the plan. And when the thimbles are done mutating, I'm gonna try the trees here as well. The radiation is low. Says significant hazard, but who knows? Who knows? And we're going round here. Can we not put the eggs somewhere else? Conveyor chute. I think yes we can. Here. If we were to build up the same system there that we have down here with a filter, is gonna be alright. Good. We have a conveyor rail elements filter, and then it's gonna be, of course, pip egg. If it's a pip egg, then drop it out. Good. Conveyor chute. Automation wire is what I'm looking for. Connect it up. Easy peasy. Yes. We should prioritize this. Good. Now. This here. Still building this. Construction errand. But who's doing it? Ransionate again. Low priority. Don't have a constructor. What about flip dues? Why do we not want to do it? We're an operator apparently as well. Alright. Speaking of operating, what is my steel doing? 700 key. We don't have enough of the stuff. I think what we're waiting on here is more lime. That's alright. Now there is the autosave lag. It's already 5 cycles gone. Alright. Good. Temperature-wise, is a bit hot over here. But that's fine. What does the radiation tell me here as well? Not much. Good. Maximum hazard. 2,700. Yes. Colonizer, people are here. Just going back again. Because I think the rover did not have enough materials. That's what I think happened. Good. Pip egg. Critter egg. Pip egg. Then you open up there. When that is done, we can deconstruct this automation and dig all that out. So we're gonna do Thumbery seed times 12. Good. Then we're gonna dig here. And we're gonna build a ladder here. I don't know what we're doing there. Slime, deconstruct. Then we're gonna dig here as well. This plastic ladder right now, please. Good, and then a dig here as well. Okay, we're gonna trap some pips now. Good. Deconstruct the chute. Right now. Deconstruct all that stuff. And shipping rail needs to be disconnected here. Good. Let's go. And then we can stop that madness here as well. Deconstruct these buildings. Right now. Good. So what has gone on? Still 12 thimbleweeds. Can I grow because... Oh. That is quite dumb. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Oh, it ejected me out of the menu. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Oh. Can I grow the thimbleweed here? There's a conveyor chute on top. Deconstruct. I'm gonna build everything up now. So that it works. Conveyor rail as well. Connect. Connect. Deconstruct. Automation. And that is then better. Make sure to prioritize it as well. Good. Deconstruct automation here. Good. Tell this conveyor element sensor to accept pip eggs. Now, are we growing? Still not. There are plants in the area? Over there, but that's too far. Good. I guess we just have to wait on the pip. Right. Meanwhile, all these eggs could go over there. There's 4 eggs. Let's go. 4 key of critter. They did it. They did it. 4 key of critter egg. And it's growing as well. No. Halted body temperature. Needs a bit warmth. Needs a bit warmth. Ah, we still got the radiant pipe here. Cooling down everything. Let's stop that madness. Oops. Empty out the thing. Good. And we're gonna have a dedicated cooling loop that determines the temperature somehow. Right, critter egg. Pip. Enable drop. Do it now. Growth halted, body temperature 22 to 37. Yes, we were cooling this down. Good. Where are we flowing? Coming back at 7 degrees only. Is this then stifled again? Nope. This is hot enough. We do have a permanent heating up of the cooling loop here. 6 degrees now. Here we got -7. Just need to heat it up a little bit. Tell you what. We're going to have a loop here. Yes. Liquid reservoir. There we go. Iron ore is fine. Do like that. Radiant pipe connect. Gonna connect it up with something. And then we're gonna build some space heaters as well. Then we're gonna measure the temperature somewhere like here when it's coming out. And then we're gonna just move about. Good. Yeah, that is not good. Maybe a bridge will do the trick here. Bridge over and then go around. Replace these. Good, where's my bridge? Gonna do clockwise here. And space heaters, utility, space heater. And before we go out, make sure the temperature is correct. I mean, when we go out, we're gonna make sure the temperature is correct in order for the space heaters to do their thing. Right, utilities, space heater. My new favorite thing, the space heater. Put it here. For wolframite. Good, they're gonna get activated if and only if the temperature is below 22 degrees. Liquid pipe thermosensor. There. Where's my automation? Here. Good. Directly here and going around there. That makes sense. Now there's more pips here, but they're not planting. Oops, radiation again. This is a lot of radiation. Major radiation sickness again. Yep. Let's put them in the dungeon. Put them in the dungeon, and you, Agent Sutsi, unrested, afraid of dark, hungry. Why don't you go here for a second? Unassigned, this is for Sutsi. Where can I find her? Scalding, oh man. Come on. This list is horrible. Here we are. Good. Is the light shining there? Let's see. Probably not. Get the light. Oh, it is. Good. Nice. So everybody is rested again. Somebody else is gonna finish this. Nope. So let's see. You're getting irradiated. Go here for a second. Good consumables. We're gonna put them on a pill again. Havoc. This needs to be done better. Agent Jerry 2PC is on the pill already. Carry as well. Somebody else is building. Good. Now we're waiting on Havoc to puke, and then we're gonna let them out for something. Good. Take medicine. Yes, take the medicine. Right. Somebody else building? Maybe. What are we doing inside of here? Grabbing the pill, possibly. Alright then. There are the pips. Here is more eggs. This pip did not decide yet. Should they plant or not? Radiation vomiting. Havoc is done with the vomit. So let them out. They can take a pill. Good. What about the water there? Is good again. If we connect it up. Good. Wrong animation again. Is that right? Should we clean this area up? It's just gonna irradiate us. But I want to see what's happening, really. Gold amalgam sweep. Gold amalgam sweep. Iron ore sweep. Granite as well. Igneous. Uranium ore sweep. Igneous rock. Good, good, good. Havoc is still irradiated like no tomorrow. Low oxygen as well. Go back into the dungeon, please. Before you puke, hopefully. Who's idle? Soup Doctor Segmate is idle. Going home here. Good. Gonna be able to land? Not here. Are we in orbit already? Possibly. Autotilla Verger, where are you gonna land? Rad's Drill, that is correct. That is correct. But the Explorer is now here. Should we not send somebody exploring? I think yes. Change crew. It's gonna be Jerry. Good. Change destination. So where we're gonna explore? We can go 10 tiles. We should go back to Chililla and then explore from there. Let's go. Speaking of Chililla, did we not want to make this happen here? Storing 0, that means they're bouncing off still. But where? Here or everywhere? Probably everywhere. Deconstruct. This is gonna fall down. Should not. Should mop this up here. Good, we're gonna mop that up and deconstruct this here. And deconstruct that there as well. Right. Now, that should not bounce off here. Or against. It's not gonna bounce off, it's just gonna destroy this tile. This is what's gonna happen. Properties. Mass, 400 key. I don't know why it's not reducing itself in mass. But let's find out where it bounces. Good. The duplicant is at 35 stress and sleepy time. Good stuff. It's gonna shoot soon. Let's check out here for a minute. Grabbing the stuff. Good. Now we're gonna shoot. I want to see where it bounces. How much? 49 and boom, yeah, it bounces directly here. Good, let's get out of bed now. Let's get out of bed. Was enough sleepy time. Good. They also need to learn to be a mechatronics engineer, but Jerry 2PC is coming. And they will help out with everything as well. Good. Right, and that tile as well, deconstruct. Now I know this is a pretty flimsy lock. But it needs to be sufficient. Hopefully it is. Good, deconstruct here. We have an open base now. I do not like that much. Let's figure that out. And now maybe this temporary tear opener will do something. Don't know. Good, building this. And then we can go eat and sleep again. Red alert can be toggled. Jude, radiation vomiting, of course. But that should be Havoc, and they should be done with their radiation. Nope. The basic red pill is terrible. Hold on, basic red pill? Is there a better red pill? Serum. No. Mending. Antihistamine medical pack. Immunobooster vitamin juice. Nope. There's no way. Right. That makes me sad. Alright, Havoc. Let's go and go into the dungeon again. Cannot have you puke there. Right, pneumatic door. Access denied. And what is going on here? Now we have other duplicants getting wrecked. Minor radiation sickness already. What about this duplicant? Aquatic diet. So as long as they eat fishes and take their pills, might be good. Oh, we're done planting. Ha ha ha. Done planting. Good. Now we're not growing body temperature still. Good. Can we fill this loop up? Nope, it's not done yet. But here it's gonna loop around, definitely. Deconstruct those. Sweet. What is our supercoolant production doing? Don't know. Let's scroll down and see. Supercoolant forever. Petroleum is the problem. Good. Can we push this petroleum over? Maybe. Right, we need more helper tiles. Let's build them up. Put them up here then as well and prioritize this build. Good. We're gonna push the petroleum over so we have more than we need. Petroleum available 9 key is not enough. Not enough. This is 5 key only. Ugh. This probably doesn't do anything. Havoc, are you healed now? Please. Yes, you're healed now. Good. That means you can leave. And what is this planetoid doing? The chute? Shooting in, storing? Ah. Good. So this is degenerating faster than we produce. Faster than we produce. Storing nothing. Charging progress 1%. Alright, alright. So it does something. Good. Now we're gonna let the duplicant go here and work again. Because the radiation is alright. Should we close this door? Barely safe, mostly safe. Yes, we're gonna close this door. But we should have some alarm. Sends a green signal when its red bolt storage is full. What will that help me? Line of sight obstructed. Line of sight obstructed is good. Will it destroy the doors? I have no idea. Good, so the duplicate is gonna work here, and when everything is repaired... Oh, man. What the hell? That's not great, Pine. Sending a green signal. Man. Good, I don't know how this broke. Did we not take care? Probably. Alright, let's repair it. It's gonna be 0.1 liquid petroleum, and then we're gonna bring some hydrogen there as well. Petroleum, neighborhood up, neighborhood split, neighborhood about party 9. Good, and hydrogen. Holding point. Gonna do 60 key. I assume this got destroyed because explosion. The research reactor exploded, and this is broken. Damage overheating. Deconstruct. Disable auto repair. Good. Yeah, we don't have any cooling down here. Any. What's the temperature of this? It's just iron. Maybe that's why. Because it will get cooled down by enriched uranium, which is at 348 degrees. It's good enough for thorium. Yeah, I don't know how to cool this down. I wanted to connect this up to there, but did not work. Apparently the autosweeper needs to reach the bottom tile of the research reactor to be able to put the enriched uranium in there. Good. So you're puking in the wrong place. Is this major radiation sickness? Yes. Good. Put you in the dungeon. Right. But are we done building this? Mostly. Actually, yeah, pretty much. Just need some power is all. Good, where we're gonna come from? We need to come from above, unfortunately. Because of reasons. Wait, can I abuse this power distribution? There's nothing there. There's an aquatuner not in use. This power distribution is for oxygen. Well, we're not gonna have a lot of power here, right? Usage-wise. Alright then. More radiation vomiting. Build a marble tile here. Deconstruct buildings, this and those. Ladder here. Good. This pip needs to decide. Definitely. To build something here. Body temperature still. Now we could fill up the loop. Sure. Nothing goes out here for a second. And the loop gets filled up. Good. Just don't fill it up completely. We could seal this in as well, but I don't wanna. This is good enough here. Oh, what happened to symmetry? Deconstruct here. Good. Deconstruct this all. More radiation vomiting, but are we done? Probably not. And she needs to go to the toilet as well. So let her go to the toilet and then put her in the dungeon again. Unrested, afraid of dark still. Maybe the light is not enough. Who's here? Jerry 2PC. They should be gone. Made a mess, so too late. You stay in there. Good. Jerry 2PC researching. Select a new destination. Platform change. Crew. Why are we not beginning the launch sequence? Don't know. Let's move out. Good. Here is nothing done. We're just waiting on Jerry. Because this duplicate here. Sleepy time all the time. Good. But are we eating frost buns and meat? Frost buns. Consumables. Let's make sure we're not eating the berry sludge. Because there's a waste. Good. More radiation vomiting. Are we done now? Oh no, this is new radiation vomiting. Ah. Is alright. Sutsi is finished. Good. Perfect. Now this is getting connected. And liquid pipe thermosensor says if we're below 22 degrees, I want the area heated up. Current ambient temperature minus 273.2. That's because the pipe is empty. We should have enough coolant now, right? Right. Good, that is excellent. Prioritize construction here. I want this done. Good. We planted another reed fiber. Polluted water gets poured out down here. Liquid. Polluted water. Here we go. Nice. Getting a little bit of a de-stress here after this stressful irradiation. Meanwhile, sweetweed is growing like no tomorrow. Berry sludge we barely have. For some reason. Are we not growing this? I think we are. Growth halted, irrigation. Yes, I don't have polluted water. I don't have much polluted water. Only, only this. Good. You could take some and put it there. Can we pollute water? Is there a way? Just put something in there and everything goes polluted. Is that not possible? But we don't need a bulk bucket. So that's fine. Maverick rock sweep. Good. This single pip is responsible for planting all this. Crazy stuff. But we have 4 eggs there and there's more coming. I'm pretty sure. Is this working as intended? I think it is. Filter's not designed on this conveyor loader. What is this for? Yes, this is for interplanetary launch. We don't have that anymore. Is alright. There's a lot of lead suits lying about for no reason. Good, we have a straight shot over here now. And this area is clean. Deconstruct. And cut the power. Good, we're gonna move through here now. Mop up the liquid lock. It's a shame because this is a good environment. But that's fine. We got nuclear fallout here now. It's very hot. Are we really going to do this? I'm not sure. I think we need to section that area off. Yes. We need to. Let's mop this up and section this area off. There's nuclear fallout all the time. Straight shot through here. Maverick rock. And then we're gonna build something there. Maybe. But yeah, this all needs to be sectioned off because of the nuclear fallout from the rockets. Maybe like so is good enough. Maybe. Don't know if they're gonna build this. Not gonna refuel the rocket right now. Gonna remove that. Gonna empty the storage. Good. And then we're gonna auto drill again come time. For now, let's continue with this all. Why is this so hot? Because there's heat exchange happening here all the time. Alright then. Fair enough. Is this cooling loop even loaded? Nope. It is not. That's alright. Good, we're building these things. So did not do that. There is more mafic rock. Sweep it, man. Polluted water as well. It's pretty not high. Let's get rid of this. 7 duplicates here only. Something is freezing again. Is that really the case? No, I think we're good. So all the pips here. Good. How many eggs do we have? 3. Good. What's going on, Shalila? Never see this duplicate working. They always test out, but never work. Ah, man. Always test out, never working. Crazy. So what is the problem? Sopping wet all the time is the problem. Now we're going on the phone. Stress is going up. Sopping wet. They need a sunny disposition is what they need. But alright, let's look at their schedule. Maybe they just need more sleepy time. Down here, Chillila. They have a lot of sleepy time already. Duplicant. Let's give them even more. Maybe that will help. Good. Otherwise, this is looking great. Never getting the critters here though. But we do have enough power production. So temperature opener is at what now? 75. If I hover over it, no, it doesn't tell me. Infinite possibilities. Decor plus 15. Line of sight obstructed. Oh, it's only gonna work if the door is open. That sucketh. Is that really the case? It's only working when the door is open. Arg. Alright, then leave the door open. Is fine. Good to know. Right, back to beta. Should we freeze this now? Still don't have the super coolant. Let's ship that over. Let's find out where we're shipping things over even. Things are coming out here, going in there. Here we're shipping things over. Stands to reason then. I have a liquid pump here. And a basin. Good. Can we build that up? Are we using this? Possibly. Making a basin here. I don't like it much. Making a basin there, maybe. We have a basin here already. But it's for other things. Is there room anywhere? Could rip that out all. Great Hall is here. Why are we not mopping up the puke? Still need a stage shot. If I make a basin and they're gonna puke inside the basin. It's not good. Maybe over here then. Over here is close enough, and we have power. That makes sense. No oxygen's coming in here? Why? Because it's too convoluted here. Let's deconstruct that stuff. And the bridge. And then we're going in. This is extra oxygen from the other base. Not needed. Deconstruct these bridges. And then our own oxygen is going to provide. Do we need pressure here? No, it's looking alright. Good, then we're gonna connect up. And here as well. And then we're gonna have oxygen for these things. Alright, the basin. Deconstruct buildings. Where is the pitcher pump? I don't need a pitcher pump, do I? No. Right. It's a pretty large basin. Can we go here? Yes, we can. Gonna build something up there, pour it out. Have to be able to go there. Good, I know how it's gonna look. Gonna have a ladder. And we're gonna have a pitcher pump. Pitcher pump is reaching 3 tiles here. Oops. And the power is going here into the thing. Like so. Right, what material is the pump? Probably just gold or something. Good. Then deconstruct this tile to reach it. Deconstruct that tile to pour in the supercoolant. Rotate. Build a tile up already here and 2 tiles there. This looks good enough. Just have to build it. Good. I have to work with a top priority, unfortunately. Because we have 7 duplicants and I don't know what they're doing. Maybe it's priorities that are screwed up. But is alright. This is all being built, maybe. Yeah, nothing's getting built unless I tell them to. Do it as a top priority. Good. We have enough of this. We can connect this up. And now we're going round and round. Round round we go. No power wire connected. No power wire connected. Right, only 1 pip here. Other pips are still here, they're gonna die. And these pips are alright as well. Good. Body temperature, yes, we're working on it. Good. Just building a marble tile there for no reason. I think I want a straight shot. Since this is all a very high radiation. It's not that high. Good, we're working here. Fantastic. So a lot of things to do. I don't think anything here is reachable. And there is no music. Let's get that going again. Right. Turn up the music a little bit. Good, so we're gonna deconstruct that. Dig through here. And then build a ladder there. All is a current project. Urgent things are done. No power though. What? What? What am I missing? Oh, one segment. Go ahead. One segment needs to be built up. And then we're good for power. Right, sending a green signal because the temperature here is not right. It's evening out already. Good. When is the solid nuclear gonna melt? At 26 degrees. Ha ha ha. At 26 degrees. And reed fiber grows at 22. What about trees? 15, that is better. So reed fiber is then the only thing. Or the border thing that is gonna grow. Then we have to find other plants. Grab the seed. You're right there. Grab the seed. Go and plant it there. Could be an idea. Pip. Or do we have other plants in the vicinity? Will this plant mess up that planting? Probably not. It's too far away. Pip is undecided. It's alright. Good, we're heating up a little bit. But we cannot go over 26. But 22 is the temperature here. What about all this? This is gonna mess up. It's 18 degrees. 19 degrees. 13 degrees. Nope, we're good. Our oxygen production is cooled down sufficiently as well. Got extra water coming out. Good. Now the supercoolant is going to come here come time. Did we build that up? That little basin there. Where was it? Here. Yes. Good. Going out, going in. Going in here. There's no pipe we can abuse. Go over here. Maybe. It's not use wolframite. Just use igneous rock. Insulated is not needed. Good, go here, go down. All the way. Is this in use? I don't think it is. Let's deconstruct. Good, liquid pipe. Element sensor, deconstruct. Liquid vent, deconstruct. This pipe is too high, but it is in place, so let's abuse. Go here. Fantastic. And then we just need a bridge. Finally some music again. Liquid bridge. Put it there. And it's going in then. Right, but it's not going in if nothing is there. Let's clean this area a bit. Also, have another tile here for kicks. If we're overspilling. Right, filter's not designed. Let's say I want some supercoolant here. Good. Somebody doing it? Yes. Sure. That marble tile, let's go. That marble tile, let's go. Good. What's my thing doing here? Enabled. 9 degrees. 9 degrees. No, that's not much. Should we do temperature shift plates? Yes. Temperature shift plates, shipping, automation, utilities. Ice. Maybe not. Maybe some gold or... Oh, we have the diamond. We have the diamond, let's use it. Mm. Let's do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4 is good enough. Right. Now they're gonna stand there forever and build this. Getting irradiated again. The pip did their thing. Now do it here also. Then we're gonna rip everything out again. As soon as they mutate it. Good, just working on an achievement. This looks good. This looks nice. And I want the same over here. But let's look at our supercoolant if it's getting transported. Priority 9 on the construction. Oh, come on, do it. Is somebody doing this? Current errand. Supercoolant, 100 key. This is good. Looks a bit like ethanol, right? Looks a bit like mercury. Looks a bit like water. So now there they have the different types of blue, of light blue. But if we look at the temperature overlay, we only get this. Sad. Now, idle somebody? Right, are we? We're probably in orbit. Probably in orbit. Launch checklist incomplete. Destination set. Venison Taxicorn Rats. We got Trailblazer module. And we got a rover's module. There's a rover's lander and a rover. Good. Ah, that's the 100 keys getting burned. Right, so where are we going? Should we try that again? I mean, it is near. Yes, let's have 2 duplicates go there. Who's gonna do it? Havoc and Carry. They're building here. But alright, they need a break from all this. Water, check. Oxygen, Fat Cat. I got lucky, oxygen was included. Hope you're doing great. Thanks you, thanks you, thanks you. This is amazing. We get some oxygen. Just move out. Just move out. We're gonna go begin the launch sequence. This is gonna be rough, but it's only 5 tiles away. And if we look at that thing, that planetoid, we see that there's definitely no oxygen included here. This is magma and obsidian 1500 degrees Celsius. That's too hot. That's too hot. But we're gonna go here. Gonna land there. And do something. Gonna build a rocket platform. Oh man. I don't think we can do much there. If we build a rocket platform, it doesn't mean we can land there. We can have the rover here, but for what? They cannot do anything. I think we need materials. I hope the rocket has something there. Inside. This is the wrong one, isn't it? Do we have something? We have graffiti. We did not bring the graffiti over. Let's not. Let's stay in orbit. This is ill-prepared. This is ill-prepared indeed. What is inside here? I think we're gonna let Segmate do it. What are we gonna bring? We're gonna bring something that we can build ladders from. Cemetery rock, do we have that here? Mafic rock. I think we have that there. Not sure. Good, let's bring some obsidian. Could bring ceramic as well, but I want obsidian. Is it a raw mineral? Yes. How much though? 10 ladders is 1,000 kilos. Let's do 20 tons of obsidian. I don't know if I have that much. We're gonna find out. This is all we need. They're gonna land. Build the rocket platform. We have a suit, durability 50, and auction inside. So we're gonna go in the suit. Should not bring a full suit here. Hauling point. Atmos suit. Clothing. I don't know how many kilos I have to do for one Atmos suit. No idea. I'm just doing 1 kilo now. Atmos suit, sweep only, and probably 9. Right. So where is my Atmos suits here? Atmo. Got 0. Got 0. Still lead suit then. Durability 45. 40 key of auction. 40 key is enough for a little bit. View interior. Sweep only, lead suit 9. Good, I hope they're gonna bring it. Is there an errand? Nope. But that could be because it's outside of the planetoid. Don't know. Or it's over a kilo. What is the mass telling me? Properties, mass 200 kilos. Maybe it doesn't matter. Good, view the interior. Maybe the mass doesn't matter. Errands now? Yep, I don't think it matters. But let's do this now. Put it in there. I want to leave for the planet. Gonna bring the obsidian as well. See how much I got. Obsidian. 350 key only. How much for a ladder? 100 key. It's 3 ladders. Oof. Well, 2 ladders is what I need. So I guess I'm good. Let's do 300. Key of obsidian enable drop. And I'm figuring maybe this is unreachable. Are they going? They should be going. Unrefrigerated food. Somebody's coming. And this pip is not planting here. This should be. What are we grabbing? Sedimentary rock for some reason. We're going over here. We're going the wrong way always. Plastic ladders. Good. Progress. Autosave. Oh, we have to wait this out. And then we don't have power for these lead suits here. And that. Huh? And here we have a power outage. A big time power outage now. Good, let's find out about that. Because that can't be. Is it because it's dark? Radiation vomiting. Oh, not here. Mop it up. Is this major radiation sickness? Yes. You have to go into the dungeon. Good, and stay there. So why do I have the power outages? Not enough power here, Not enough power. Gas pipe. Insulated gas pipe. Build it now. And build that now as well. Just need to finish this up. For the future. So many problems now. What's the radiation here? I don't need the lead suits. Don't need the lead suits. Let's disable the building. Actually, no. Probably need them. Clean up this. Temperature is 15 degrees now. Good. Minor radiation sickness. Holding breath. Holding breath also not great. Fine. Can we get more oxygen out? Disabled. Don't have enough oxygen? 3 key. Pumping at below. Why are we not pumping it? There was a wrong setting there. That makes sense. That's why we don't have oxygen. Good. Body temperature still. Major radiation sickness. Get into the dungeon as well. Duplicates are not happy. Right. So I want to launch here. And do I have everything? Oh, that's just not doing it. Just not doing it. No, we're not doing it. Lead suit, come on. Somehow this is not reachable, is the problem. Good. What about our radiation? Still alright. They're always unrested. Let's get you here then. Agent Sherry 2PC can go into the rocket. Good, filling up this rocket. But not with the stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking it's not reachable. Good. Click a duplicate. Show navigation. But it is reachable. Obsidian. Maybe the obsidian is not reachable. That is the thing. Should I go here and grab it? Nope. It's all too bad. Don't know what to do. It's doing nothing. Radiation vomiting. Good. And instead, go to Chililla and help the duplicate out. They have a lot of frost buns now. So let's go. We have enough. Change the destination here. Good. Also, the explorer there is going to Chililla as well. Isn't that the guy that is afraid of the dark as well? Nope. Nope, they're good. They are good. Now, how much is the temperature? 7%. That's gonna happen. But, mutating of seeds is what we want to happen, really. Heating this up just a little bit. 22 degrees here now. Do we need to heat up the space where the plant is in? I hope not. Yep, radiation vomiting. Are we done with the vomiting? Doesn't look like it. Yes, this duplicate is done. Let's let them out. This one not. Good. Plants still too cold. Solid nuclear waste is heating up. What is the temperature here? Oh man, takes a while. Takes a good while. But is going to happen. Just running the liquid. It's at 14 degrees. It's green, so it is heating up. Fantastic. Let's wait it out. Meanwhile, we got 6 eggs here. Good. Skill point. You are going to become a mechatronics engineer. Improve tinkering. Good. Now the auto driller is getting refueled as well. Are we done? Major radiation sickness, go away. Cleansing rats? Nope, we're not done. We still have to stay in the dungeon. That is alright. Good. What else is there to do? We never did anything on beta. But I really want over 3,000 rats here. Oh, we're very close to 3,000. Good. Also, fixing that, I don't think so. Just gonna do the open base here, 60 degrees, 100 degrees. Sure, let's open it all up. Yeah, dig through there first. Good, debris chiller at 30 degrees. But we're not using that either any longer. Good, what about over here? Let's have the automation going. Automation is going to determine if we are digging this all out. Let's dig it all out. Gonna manually do it for now. Because maybe I want rockets there. Maybe. There are shovels. There are shovels. What we're gonna do with those? Let's wrangle them up. Picky eater, too hot. Wrangle. Good. Gonna wrangle them both, and they're gonna end up here. Just not ideal. Not ideal at all. They're gonna climb around there. I meant to deconstruct this and then they're gonna fall through, but they're not. Yeah, it makes no sense. It's nonsense. Let's not wrangle them up. Good. Ranch and 8 was about, oh, wait. But I meant to wrangle them. They need to go into a dedicated stable. Like, for example, here. Could be good enough. Radiation vomiting. Can we have a station? Grooming station from ceramic or something. No, it needs to be from steel, right? Is this too far? Also, we need to be able to keep them in here. Made a mess? So are we done now with the radiation? Full bladder, making a mess. Still major radiation sickness. Oh, man. So what if I were to do a little bit of ranch here for these guys? We would make it from doors, of course. Pneumatic door that cannot melt. Wait. What is the meltage of a door? Depending on the material, right? Do we still want that there? I think yes. I'm gonna close this door. Good. Gonna have it middle-ish here. I want it everywhere though. Is that possible? I don't think it is really. They're not gonna be able to eat all the regolith. But that's alright, I guess. Pneumatic door? Cannot build it here. That's also bad. Scalding. Where are we getting scalded? Here now. Stop the red bolts. Good. How many pip eggs are here? 8. Sweep only 8 pip eggs. Good. Is this reachable? Yes. Sweep only. Oh man. 8. Critter egg pip. Party now. Any outer top. Idle, idle, idle. But that is colonists and explorers, so we're good. Pip eggs 8. Sweep. Good, what else is there? Polluted dirt. Eggshell. It's all good. They can sweep it. Now we're going over here. Dig that out. Don't need it. Is there radiation? It's radiation as well. Kind of want to go from above and not from here. I wonder if I can stop the madness. It's very hot. They're gonna get wrecked here. This is a straight shot, which means deconstruct buildings here. Good. Now we might have radiation everywhere. So good. Nuclear fallout. Maybe, but yeah, I want to build from up there. Build it up first. Then that. And we're gonna deconstruct this ladder. Because I don't want to build there. Good, Nepolanus is gonna do it. And then we're gonna send them off into the hospital. Right. Good, where's the hospital? Down here. There we go. Somebody should be done with their radiation. They are. So let them out. The constructor. And this is going well. 29 degrees. 16 degrees. Polluted oxygen. Yeah, the environment is not very stable. Pipes are at 16 degrees. Maybe we're gonna build it in. Don't know. I think I want more lettuce over there. We do have the plastic. Why not use it? I'm gonna rip everything out there. And build some sort of a roof. Here is good, but is not really reachable. The roof level is just not great. Want to be able to walk. Why not here? There it should go. Top priority, 6 of 8. We're finishing off the eggs. Now we drop them there. Drop them there. 5 eggs. Oh my goodness. There's 5 pip eggs there. So 6 of 8. 6 plus 5 is 11. Let's go. Yes, all them eggs. All them eggs. Stop dropping them. Good. Bring up that stuff. Now there's a ladder. Dig through here. Good. Any more eggs? Nope, we're done with the eggs. There's 1 egg up here that didn't make it. But that's fair. Right, now we can plant even more. The pip is done with that one. Got 6 thimbleweeds. Not hot enough. Good. We're going to deconstruct all these marble tiles. Because I want a straight shot down here instead. And up there. Oops. And we're going to use, of course, what's it called? Ladders for the top. Yes, we're out of granite. Where's all my granite? Did I get more granite here? I think maybe. Let's put some over there. I don't know if we have the stuff. I'm not checking. Raw mineral, granite. Put it all over. Enable auto drop. We're doing it. Alright, I'm checking. Granite. How much? 35 tons roughly. So 20 tons for the other planetoid. So we can build more marble tiles. Good. Ladders. Cement rock. Do it. Deconstruct here and there. There and there. Good, that is a helper tile, clearly. Let's rip it out. Good. More of this. Good, 1, 2, 3. Is all good. Don't forget the ladders so we can walk. And then we're gonna have some atmosphere pumped into here. Ah, sorry, had to sneeze. Oh man. Yes, and here's gonna be a room. Good, we're gonna have a mechanical airlock. And then we're gonna pump some oxygen here. Is good enough. Mechanical airlock. Mechanized. Here's alright. And over there as well, in case we want to move over. Does not have any power, so nope. Let's leave it be. In fact, let's do it like that. I don't want to go there. I don't even want to go there from here. Deconstruct more buildings, like so. Good, this looks like a righteous mess build. Oops. Here. Prioritize that build, they go in the wonky way. Right now. Good. Now, do we have more granite? For 3 more tiles. It's good enough for now. Did we bring the granite here? Possibly. But can we dig out more? Yes. Dig that out. Ladder. I think we're almost done here. The amount of stalling until we finally build the tamer up. But yeah. Man, I really want to go here. Let's go there. Obsidian ladders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 is there. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, it's 10 always. Fascinating. Good, let's build it up. Scalding, scalding, scalding. Segmate now is getting scalded. That's alright. We're here and the temperatures are evening out. We have a pretty active cool in here, I'm sure. So no problem. Good. Now what else can we do? Can we just watch duplicates work? What about our rocket missions? Going to Chilala. Did somebody land there? Already. Yes, somebody landed there already. Good, let's make sure to refill the rocket. Good. Now the duplicate can help out. 60 stress here on the Agent J2PC. They're doing the de-stress. Alright. But are they a mechatronics engineer? Conveyor rail? Low priority. Requires learned skill. They're not. Let's look at their skills. They could be one. Sure, why not? There we go. And now they can help out. Meanwhile, the temporal tear is at 11%. And it's going to save that number even though I'm going to close the door. Good. Doesn't tell me now, but it tells me obstructed. But that's 11%. It's going to stay at 11%. Good. We're de-stressing all the time. But come time... Oh, we're going to build everything here. Good. Now, alright. We're hanging on the ladder while building. That's not how I imagined it to go. And make sure to dig this out. So we can walk. Right. And upright. Good. That's fantastic. You got a vacuum here. And what is my radiation doing? Is it 3K yet? Not yet. And do we get power outages? This is going down fast and... Oof. How come we don't have power here? Because we got rid of our research reactor is why. Nothing to build up here. Deconstruct. And deconstruct. Good, and we can go here for a straight shot. Deconstruct buildings. Let's go. Dig out the abyss light. So we can move on the same level. But we should have now some granite, but we don't. Are we shipping out the granite or what is happening? Let's find out. Here is the conveyor loader. This is 11 tons only. Good, let's have 11 tons before we have nothing. Good, can we deconstruct more marble? Here, yes. Deconstruct. And there. Make sure to construct this ladder first. So we can walk everywhere here as well. Good. What about these marble tiles? Not really needed. But we're getting marble in now. Granite. And that is gonna be fine. Okay, we're not growing via irrigation, no problem. That's fine. We're intermittently growing. Where's my berry sister? It's 70,000. It's not growing. What the heck? Are we not making this stuff? Work errand? Berry such? We're making it. Not permitted. We're making it, but it's slow. That's fair. Good. This is a straight shot. Temperature here, very hot. Get some temperature from here to there. Scalding. Yep, we're getting scalded here. We need a temperature exchange. Can we run something real quick? Nope. There's no way, there's too many pipes. All we're doing here is that. It seems like a lot of stuff. Just heating up our pollution for no reason. It's at 6 degrees now, stable. Oh dear. Well, there's a good degrees. 6. Right, where's the oxygen coming? Here. I wanted to collect over here and 18 degrees, yeah. How about we pump stuff from here, whatever it is, into there? That could work. Good. A normal gas vent is fine. Gonna stick it in the corner. 1, 2, and here is the corner. And there are many gas pipes, which are currently not in use. What is that one for? Not sure. This looks like oxygen or something. This is coming from the other base. No, this is carbon dioxide intermittently. Right. How about we cut that pipe here? And we cut that pipe there. And then we can use this pipe here. But, yep, I don't know what is going on here. Let's not care too much about it. Igneous rock, bop, and bop. Right, and then we're gonna build a pump. What is all the stuff? Carbon dioxide. 3 key. Sure. Is thimbleweed growing in carbon dioxide? It's growing in everything. Good. Let's pump it out. Ventilation, steel gas pump. Good, put it here. We have to be able to get there as well. Helper tiles. From sandstone? From igneous rock, let's say igneous rock. Good, dig out this all. More of that. And a ladder down. Or we can build it closer to everything. Ventilation. Gas pump here. Good. Power. Sure, we have power in the vicinity. We do. Gold. Let's run it. And then the gas pipe. Ventilation. Gas pipe insulated igneous rock. Like so. Good. I also have to make sure that the roof is in completely first. It's gonna drop down. Carbon dioxide is going to drop down, isn't it? So that vent needs to go in the middle. Deconstruct. In the middle where there is no room. Well, this is as middleish as it gets. Auction not included. Not a symmetric game. Let's not forget. Good, and we're gonna build this up from above. Because I don't want to go here. It's to irradiate. Good. Yes, now we have more granite. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. That's how it's gonna look. But yeah, that pipe, whatever, is already built. Good. Now, did we plant here? Not yet. Pip did not decide to plant there yet. There's a single egg there. Oh, not that, please. Oh, come on. Let's build around here. But then I cannot walk. This is the third time I put the chute somewhere else. I guess you do what you gotta do. Conveyor element sensor and automation wire. Oops, click too much. Build, connect, deconstruct buildings, deconstruct automation. Good. Now they have a lot of things to do. And they have the granite to build it up as well. Good. Prioritize 9 on the construction here. Good. And that is then my thimbleweed farm. It's gonna heat up real quickly from the little bit of gases that are coming from here. The stuff is gonna float down the base. Or stay there in the form of pollution. I don't care. This is a bell shape. So, I'm gonna have the right temperature here in no time. And then the thimbleweed will mutate. And we're gonna cool it down instead of heating it up. Is there an aquatuna in the vicinity? Aquatuna is here. No, not really, but we can whip one up real quick. And we probably need to do that as well. Good. Speaking of cooling, let's look at our hole. A hole in the ground is empty. Good. Then we're going to find out where that liquid went. Here on Bader. And we're going to find out that it is here. Inside of this cooling loop. Where it belongs. It's just a little bit of supercoolant. It's not really much. It is ridiculously low amounts of supercoolant. Man, oh man. But it is super cool. Right. Are we going to use this loop then to cool down all this nuclear waste? And that is then enough radiation to radiate trees. Still not convinced that I need that much radiation. But I tried low radiation and it did not work. So that is why. Good, we're getting scalded again. Let's look at the heat. Nothing much happening. Nothing much happening. 6 degrees. Something here is hot. Not sure what it is. And the gases will flow come time. Good, let's look at Cholilla. Where Jerry 2PC should help out. What are they doing? They're eating themselves. Good. They're not really helping out. Did they help out already a little bit? Maybe. Good. Unbreathable. Also, is this petroleum? Still not. Not allowed by schedule. Number 43. Oh, man. But yeah, unbreathable is gonna go here. Hydrogen. 60 key. Enable auto spill. Priority 9. Here's what priority 9 are doing it. What is this doing? Chilly breath in a vacuum. That can't be right. Good. Did we fuel this up? Not yet. Want to explore some more. On the phone here. Telling the other duplicants about this horrible planetoid. There's nothing here. It's just work. Yeah. Go ahead and work, J2PC. What is their schedule? Are they on a ridiculous de-stressing schedule again? I don't think so. But they're here on Chililla, so let's get them a Chililla schedule. How about here? Good, if we can find them in the list. Nope, we did not find them the first time around. And the second time around, we did not find them either. Here we are. Good. Third time's a charm. Go work. Mingling. Relax self. Picking up steel. That looks like they're gonna work. Let's go, let's go. Yes, you built that rail. It is for feeding pokies that you neglected to bring. Unbelievable. That duplicant. And what is going on here? Is it overload? Oh. It is overload damage. Potential load 3400 watts. Yeah, that is too much. But it's alright. It's never gonna happen. Unless it happens and then somebody's gonna repair the thing. Possibly. More scalding. The agent FRF21, who's also a gardener. Getting scalded a little bit. That's fine. We're building up everything. got a sleet wheat here. Don't need that. Somebody's gonna dig. Yes, it is hot. It is hot indeed. Can we grow something that needs heat? I don't know, a plant that needs heat. Should we put these duplicates into the hospital? Sure. And a third bed is missing. Somebody's out of luck. That's alright. Cooked seafood is good. We're finished here? Not yet. What is Beta doing? Just waiting on the nuclear waste to accumulate. Otherwise, we can dig through here as well. And let the heat dissipate into space. Good, but we have to close this off there as well. I wonder if that's possible somehow. Good. Ladder. Let's let these duplicates work. Scalding, dig. Good, we can dig that out as well. Here's good stuff. Right. This is all good. What about our drilling? I'm just looking at the vaccinator and I'm remembering I'm auto drilling as well. Auto driller is on automaton waiting for something. Let's launch it. It is fueled up. Do we have diamond? Nope, we're still waiting on a diamond. Low priority, that is the problem. Trailblazer module. Errands as well. Yeah, it's just too much to do, and we don't have the duplicate labor. Good. That's fine. Anything else I'm missing? Let's go to Mexado, because we never checked that there. Steam is full. Dormant until 17.4 cycles. Dormant until 19.1 cycles. That's why I wanted to have the high pressure steam here. Yeah, it is also at a reasonable temperature, so that we flash the byproduct of the natural gas real quick once it becomes active again. Now we're not pumping because we're not above 1,000. Let's do above 200. I want this to almost empty out, right? We can even empty this out always. I don't know. I don't know. Why not? Why not just empty this out? Why do I have an echo sensor here at all? If we're above 0, we're gonna pump. Good. Let's look at that system. We have a little bit of a buffer tank here. Good. These duplicates have pokies. Ha ha ha. Right. It's gonna come here. It's gonna flash. Let's look at that. Gonna get the overlay going. Natural gas coming in. And then the polluted water from that natural gas is gonna flash into steam. And if the pressure becomes too high, then a steam turbine will run. But only if it's not too cool in here. Well, it is too cool, 200 degrees. So it's not gonna run. So we're gonna overpressure the chamber and the cool vent will not work again. That's not good. Need to find a way for the aqua tuner to always work, but that's not happening. Stuff is gonna overpressurize if I'm not careful. Then everything's gonna get stuck. I need heat. I only get heat if I cool down the water. So if I cool down the steam here, Let's say 2000. I want... But that doesn't matter, does it? That really doesn't matter. The heat is what matters. Let's say flashing temperature is 150 degrees. Good. Now everything is working and we get extra water, which we want. We want this reservoir to be very full. Good. So that the temperature here evens out to reasonable degrees. That everything here is working all the time. Good. We're above 2000. Yes, we're gonna work. No, we're collecting water. Good. Let's collect water for a while. That is nice. Here we got supercoolant. Do we get more supercoolant? Because I like that stuff. More supercoolant. My supercoolant production is here. And we have fullerene. Graphite is missing. We have a supercoolant. Petroleum is always missing. Petroleum is always missing. Let's push the petroleum over, but that's not the reason why the petroleum is missing. To get our petroleum production. We only produce 1 key per second petroleum. And we're using a lot of that petroleum to make plastic. And that's why it's missing. Work errand here on the metal refinery. That is good. That is great. Do we have some petroleum overflow? Here we have the petroleum overflow. And why is there a liquid reservoir even? This makes sense. Should the overflow not be here instead? And that thing empty? Why do we have that? Makes no sense. We're coming in at temperatures. Tell you what, we're gonna empty this out just so we have petroleum on the other planetoid. Let's empty it out. Good. Now this is a lot of petroleum, of course. Overflow is going here. Yeah, it seems like we have petroleum all the time. Good. Now, where's the overflow going? What? We're going in and then we're going out. Petroleum is gonna go up to 5 tons. And then the rest is gonna get ejected out. And that's gonna flow into the other planetoid. And the other planetoid is over here. Thomson. And it's gonna end in this spot here. Unless it is too much. And it's going into storage. I mean, I could could just take some of my petroleum that I have stored. But that is more complicated. Because it's not on the way. I would have to double back on my route. And it's no good. So I don't know why I even store this petroleum. I have no use for it. Right now it's just cooling down the interplanetary launcher when it's built up. It's not even built up now. Good. Is this unreachable is the problem. Yes. Let's build it. Prioritize that and that. Good. The pip did plant. Fantastic. I can plant another one. Good. What is the temperature meanwhile? We're up to 19 degrees. We're almost there. Good. Is this the same temperature as the polluted? Yes. Very good. Build it up. What's the temperature here? Is alright. Oh man. We're gonna have the right temperature before the pump is ready. Pretty sure of that. Which is good, I guess. This is pip eggs. Let's go. 1 pip egg here. Let's drop it down. 1 key Sweep only. Critter egg. And pip. Good. Enable auto drop. Enable spill. Enable bottle. This is muscle memory. You don't need to auto bottle a pip egg. The heck. And there's 13 eggs. They're gonna hatch. And they're gonna help. Good. This is my starvation range. Starvation ranch of the pips. And we're done here as well. Good. Looking great. Just need the temperature to go a little bit higher is all. Good. And then these things are gonna grow and hopefully mutate. Radiation is significant. I don't know if they're gonna do it. But here, we should be at maximum hazard soon. I know I'm saying this all session, but oh man, 2,800 still. It is brutal. It is brutal. We're gonna use up our enriched uranium before we pop this. Alright, scalding? Where? Ah, here, over there. That is alright. That can easily be. Now, do we have the diamond in? Check. Do we have the trailblazer ready to go? Iron. Check. Actually, hold on. Should not say trailblazer module instead of iron. It should. So this right now, I want my auto drilling. I want more of the refined carbon and everything. Good. Work errand is good. Let's get some liquid sulfur down here. That is fair. That is good. Where is my petroleum? Down here. Good. Petroleum is coming in now all the time. How much petroleum can we pump? Enough. Beautiful. Now what we could do is tell the duplicates to prioritize the molecular forge. We already did that. We don't have a dedicated operator. I never play with one. Is that smart? Shouldn't the agents be operators as well? I think operators is for constructors. We don't have anyone here except constructor artist Habeleg. Good. Prairies. Automazon. Only one constructor here. Rocketry tiding. Sure you're allowed, man. What's going on? Cooking, no. Decorating, researching, operating, yes. Building, yes. Digging, no. Or almost never. Supplying, also almost never. Storing as well is allowed. Good, but we do have a lot of operators here for some reason. 23 segmate. Wow, you're a super duplicate. Let's operate. Digging. For some reason they love to dig. But alright. Rocketry, tiding. Building not. Ranch Desserin. Alright. Good. So, do we have an errand now? Yes. Soup Doctor Segmate is doing it. They're gonna slip into a lead suit and bring the what's it called? Petroleum. Good. Graphite we're out of. We have to go and get some more. But yeah. Oh, we do have. Is this filled up? So confused. I think they're just filling it up now. And now they're operating. This is great operating animation there. They're really doing something just standing there. Watching it. Oh man, there's a lot of contents here. It's a lot of contents. But it's gonna spit something out now. It said bloop. Blip. Blip blip. And we're doing one more run. Sore bag. Hungry. Sore bag. Oh dear. Picking up super coolant. Where's my radiation? Absorbed rats. Is all good. Now what is all this stuff? Fervine bulb is a pretty cool mod. That is pretty cool. don't have time to do anything with it right now. But basically it's a light and a plant at the same time, and it should go here somewhere. Where the duplicants need the light to sleep. Nobody is assigned here. Because nobody is there. We only have 7 duplicants. Maybe next time I'm gonna be a little bit more effective on my prime 2 planetoids. Yeah. Good. So what did we mean to drop out here? I think it was 1 egg or something. 0 of 1. That's sweep only, isn't it? Critter egg, pip, sweep. Yes. Let's do it right now. And a sweep as well. Good. We did on plenty. Oh, what the heck? Oh, what the heck? Uproot right now. Crown molding. There. Good. Oh man, it's the wrong location we planted it. Good, can happen to the best. Also, what the heck? No power again? Oh, these power outages are brutal. Yeah, I guess I'm missing the research reactor. We have power outages here, but we have bees. How is that jiving? Normally we should have critter traps. Saturn. But I think we put them all somewhere else, yes. I don't want to get the research reactor up and running just yet. Because I'm not done with my fullerene super coolant production. Oh, this sucketh. So extra power from where? Don't know. Right now it's coming from space in the form of solar panels. Maybe we can get more of them as well. Nope, that is already the amount. Steam auto drillers. We can rip this out and extend that. What is in here? A vacuum and a liquid water. That's all unnecessary. And it's gonna overheat as well. Because nothing's cooling it down. Ah, this is an accident waiting to happen. I should rip this all out here. Let's deconstruct all. Start there. Good. But the power. Coming from the solar panels. Yeah, it needs to go somewhere where it gets cooled down as well. So we need a new power distribution, and it's gonna go here. I'm gonna make use of local heat. Local heat energy in the form of -1 degrees, but we have the cooling loop running here as well. This is gonna heat up my polluted water. Well, so be it. Good. So what we're gonna build here is something to walk on, but doesn't need to be fancy. Just do igneous rock, that looks nice. We'll custom tiles mod and put it in 1, 2 for the battery, 1, 2 for the battery. This is power distribution then. What do we need really? I think just a large power transformer. Good, large power transformer, we're coming in there. We're going out there. Good, from steel of course. Just connect it up and run it out. There is no mystery here. Gold is what we're gonna use. And wolframite is what we're gonna use here. Down and through. Easy peasy. And that's gonna help us out. Then when this rocket platform is deconstructed, we're going to build more solar panels. We barely have the glass, but we can ship some over. On beta we have enough glass. glass, 400 key, 45C. Let's get some glass over. 4, I don't know, 5 solar panels. Do I need 2 of these things then? Large power transformers. Maybe. Good. Hauling point. Let's do 1000 key. And we're out of music again. And we're out of time. But let's finish this up real quick. One more of that song. Good. 1000 kilograms of manufactured material glass. Manufactured material glass. Arrow drop, an arrow spill, an arrow. What am I doing? Good, someone's doing it. And it's gonna get shipped over. Right. Meanwhile, our oxalite production is here. Is it a consumable ore? Oxalite? It is. Crazy stuff. Good, they're gonna, this autosweeper is gonna grab it, put it there, and it's gonna end up in that space. Good. No, the glass is being brought over. This is getting deconstructed. I don't know what to do with this all. Large power transformer. 200. Let's say 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. And then another 21 for 4 kilowatts of power. And such power transformer can do 4 kilowatts. So that is good then. Good. They really don't want to deconstruct this. Why are they deconstructing that last? Don't know. Maybe I had priorities in there for some things. Good. But yeah. Still not done here. This should be growing soon. Body temperature. Get rid of that. Sweep this up. And then we're gonna build the last batch of the marines. Good, this is a straight shot still. Build it up. Good. So what is the problem? 17 degrees. Is this the cooling loop temperature? Yes. Good. Temperature of plate 17 degrees as well. Space heater is doing its best. Segmate a sleepy time here. Why? Don't they have a bed? Let's put them there. A ladder bed is the problem. Good, but this is grounded is why. Good. Do we have another duplicate with the same problem? Ladder bed, cot, comfy. Good. 39% stress. So did we repair some things? Did we build some things up? Yes, we built a little bit here. Repairing, not so much. Petroleum is not here broad. It's just a low priority is what it is. Good. What is the temperature of the door? It's -7 degrees. And the oxyferns are still growing. Good. But they're getting a little bit hot now. They are. Yep, it's better to close this off. It's better to close this off. Good. Build a marble tile here. Mop up that water. Ventilation. Mini gas pump. Doesn't tell me where it pumps. Here. Needs a pump there. Oh, does not matter, does it? Good. Sure. So like that. And give it some power. Good. Here's gonna go naphtha and there's gonna go naphtha. 0.1 liquid. Stress 42%. Oh dear. Liquid naphtha. Enable drop, enable spill, enable ball copy settings here. Good. Power, power, power. It has power. Good. So this is set up. Priority now all. Priority now this build. Do these as well here. Now this is gonna get done. And then we're gonna get rid of the carbon dioxide in here and we have a stable temperature again. Because this is getting too hot. Get the water inside, 58 degrees. Let's stop the pumpage as well. Signal switch off. Good, oxygen here. Normal temperatures. Alright, that is better. Did we build this completely? It looks better than before. And we can get some gas in as well. If we want to. This is not getting deconstructed. It's unreachable, isn't it? Good. Let's get a helper ladder in. Or two. Priority now. Good. And then we're gonna build this stuff here. Right. Now, trailblazer module. We have a trailblazer lander. Good. Let's get a duplicate inside. We're gonna change the crew because we're gonna change the crew every time here. Since this is an auto driller. Right, we went to the left last time, so let's go to the right this time again. Begin launch sequence. Good. It's gonna cause some scalding again when we build these things. And is this reachable even? Probably not. Good, let's go. This is done. Picking up igneous rock. We're out of power again because it's night time. Alright. Deconstruct all. Here. Dum, dum, dum. Good. Did we launch? Not yet. I'm sure duplicant is on their way. Here we go. Ranch and Apollonis to see them. Also, they're pretty much radiated. How much though? Oh, they don't want to do it. Unrested, afraid of the dark. We need a second light room. Scalding. Let's rip that out. Or put a furvine here. Ah, that might wreck everything. Might corrupt the safe. So scared of mods now ever since that the decorative plants corrupt the save file. Good, they don't want to do it for some reason. Launch checklist incomplete. Pilot board or crew launch checklist incomplete. They're not doing it because I need to save and reload. Is why. Gonna get irradiated too much here as well. Tell you what. I'm going to rip out this pedestal, deconstruct, and put in a furvine bulb. Good. Rip out this area pod as well. Good. And this is then for Nebulinus. Here. Good. Now, since nobody is doing this, even though it is reachable, we have to save and reload. But we're gonna end the stream now. 3 hours, 30 minutes. Is a lot of time, a lot of things done. Even though the first half an hour I was just staring at the screen and not knowing what to do. But is there something I can finish up? Oh, we have a smooth hatchling egg. Conveyor loader. We never did this now, did we? Make it from gold. Here. And there is more conveyor loaders that are missing, right? Maybe. Not sure. But this needs to be done, and then I need to copy the settings as well. Good. Is somebody doing it? Yes. Somebody's doing it right now, even though they're wounded. That is fair. And copy the settings as soon as it is done. Are we bringing more gold, or what are we doing? Don't know. Let's go. Top priority. Current errand. There we go. Is this going faster? It's not going faster. Oh man, it's not going faster if I speed up. That's right, that's what I heard about. Man, you speed up the speed and it's not going faster. Man, oh man. Good. This is all done. Smooth hatchlings are gonna get delivered out as well. They can pop here. This is 2 types of liquid. Nope. They don't want to jump down here for some reason. Because it's too much, probably. It's too much mercury inside. The critters think, I'm not jumping down there. That is alright. Can't stop again. Can't stop. Sure, there's something else to do. It's very important before I save the game. This is not being done. Low priority, not allowed by schedule. 17, we're getting closer. Errand number 17. But what is going on here? Priority 0 on the duties. Cleaning, rather. Good. Pipe blocked. Pipe blocked all the time. We need a bridge on here. First of all, we need to cut that. Good. And then we need a bridge on. Ventilation. Gas bridge. Granite is fine. Rotate and let's go. Good. Now we're emptying out this area from the gases. Taking the carbon dioxide from here, but then from there. Good. Less heat transfer then. This is gonna take forever. This is gonna take forever. And during that time, we don't have our system going here. Man, oh man. That means the door is gonna cool down again. We are at -8. Picking up the water. Is carbon dioxide here going down? Oh, yep. Can we just release the carbon dioxide? Isn't that the more reasonable thing to do? I think it is. Ventilation. High pressure. Here. Connect it up. Priority is 0 on the construction. Good. Gas bridge. Yes, we need to build it. And then we need to stop that madness. Good. That is better. Going in here. Bridging over. Carbon dioxide getting out. Oxygen heating up the air. Why is this only 60 degrees? Is the tapidizer not working? It is. How much liquid do we have? 6.8 tons. Good, 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 good. 6.8 tons. Dun, dun. Right. Any more interesting projects here? Yes. We need another reed fiber there. And we need to tidy that up. All. And then these plants need to grow 17 degrees. It's not heating up. and this is not going. Alright, but I need a break. This is all very good, and I'm going to see you guys soon. Probably with some Hitman later, I don't know. But alright, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for chiming in. I'm gonna see you next time. Have a good day and a good night.